on YouTube as well.
Nice. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, this morning? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Rock and roll. Okay, hey guys, this is Jeremy Thompson and
Tony Street
with RevolutionWebStudios.com here to talk to you. We are the creators, the new creators, which is going to be soon released here in a few weeks, of Win Customers Now.
Yeah.
So this morning we're going to talk to you about an amazing way that you can really connect with your audience through what's called blogging. Anybody know what blogging is? Of course, everybody knows what blogging is.
Morning, Jason. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing? So, all right. Do you ever blog?
I like to do time-lapse videos a lot. I put those out. I'm more into like vlogging, like video. Oh,
vlogging, like video vlogging.
I mean, like writing is not my forte. You know, so I prefer the video method.
Yeah, I like writing, but I gotta be inspired. I gotta be in a mood,
right,
to write. You know, I mean, I'm passionate about so many different things.
Definitely,
so many different things. But you know, I think that as a business owner, you have to have some sort of an outlet where you can actually be not so much in a salesy type of mode when it comes to, you know, making your videos and blogging and podcasting, and you know, there is a time to do salesy stuff. You know, we've done a couple of sales presentation videos, you know, and that's good. It's not bad, but you want to we're gonna have it. It's coming in a couple weeks, so we'll definitely let you know. You'll be able to join. Yeah, absolutely. What the whole focus of the show is for us just to, I guess, kind of behind the scenes, talk about what we do with our clients. Yeah. What we want to do with new clients. Really get in touch with our audience as far as business owners that need help in learning how to get a website that is correctly done in a way that really engages their clients and their customers and their audience, you know, that they're trying to communicate to promote their products and their services.
Right.
And over the last few weeks, we've talked about, you know, the 3 core keys of what we do on every single website project, which makes every single one of them super successful. We've talked about video marketing. We've talked about,
it's been a bunch of stuff, man. The psychology of business.
Psychology of graphics and images.
Yeah, the graphics and images, the importance of that. What else, man? It's just something different every day.
Yeah.
It's something different every day.
Yeah, and you know, we're not by any means like
experts at the. Well, I won't say we're not experts. We're not perfect at the video part and the blogging and stuff. We're learning. It's an adventure. It's a journey.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a journey every day. I don't care how long you've done it. If you would just make a commitment to be passionate and to just start somewhere, you know, in being real with your audience when it comes to your marketing. You know, like you know, we do the show every morning.
Yep.
And we're talking to our customers. We're talking to possibly new customers, and you know, we've gotten such a great response from so many people that said, you know, some of the things you talk about in your show has really helped us out. Has really helped us, you know, rethink of the way that we get in touch with our audience. It's not really about marketing. I mean, yes, marketing is involved, but man, people buy from you because they like you and they trust you.
Yeah.
And when you can do something like our show and be real with people, or talk to people from an area of reality in your podcasting, you know, it's huge. Well, I want to talk about blogging. Blogging's the same way. Do not start a blog. Hey, Scott. Hey, Olga. Good morning, Olga. You do not start a blog. Do not get a blog unless you are actually passionate about the subject that you want to blog about.
Yeah.
Because that's
what's going to keep you going.
Well, not only just keep you going, and you should be at least blogging, you know, at least 2 to 3 times a week if you're going to do it. So you have to have the time for it to be successful at it. And then you have to be super, super passionate about what it is that you're blogging about, because that, if you're not passionate or if you are passionate, either way, it's going to show through your writing.
Exactly, yeah.
It's going to show through, what it is that you're talking about and how it is that you're talking about it. We talked the other morning, we talked about psychology of your message.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And
about how important it is.
Yeah.
And perception's key.
And I hate using this example, but it's so true. I have a daughter. I've got four daughters, actually. 4 daughters.
You should be able to keep
and
track
one
of
son.
those.
I know. I have so many kids. It's hard to keep track of. But I have one of my daughters that I've really had to work with in communicating to her. Look, it's not so much about your message. It's not so much about your blogging message or your, hey, Anthony, good morning. Hey, Scott. It's not so much about your message of what it is that, what you're trying to communicate. Sometimes it's about how you communicate, how you say it, And I could sit here and I can go, man, bro, your head, oh my gosh, you're bald. That looks really cool. And I can say it in a
in your caveman, Cave Johnson voice.
Yeah, I can say it in a really mean way, and that would make you feel kind of mixed feelings about it. But if I said, bro, man, your bald head, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you need to get a website now. Or, hey,
oh man,
you really need to get a website now. So
definitely the second one.
Right,
definitely
right.
The second one.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say is especially when you're blogging and you're blogging your message. Number one, you have to be passionate. Number two, I don't want to say get stuck in a niche. You definitely want to have the main subject of what you're blogging about, but every once in a while, it's good to kind of go off script.
Yeah, add a little extra.
Yeah, with what you're blogging about, because that'll keep your audience, interested. Speak from your heart, not just being informational all the time, but be relational in your videos, be relational in your podcasting, be relational in your blogging, because that touches on the emotional feeling and the heartstrings of people when you can do that.
Right.
Yeah. I was trying to think. No, there was this commercial I saw on TV. It was about toothpaste.
I'm surprised you watch TV.
I don't watch TV that much, but this was a long time ago. Back before I was really on top of being in the game, and sorry about that, guys. This is a long time ago before I was really in the game of really owning what I'm doing every day as far as supporting our customers and
Anthony's right. Perception's reality, man.
Yeah, perception is reality. And
you bring it from up here. You create what you want to be, create what you want to see, and that's what you reflect in the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, so this commercial I saw a long time ago was about toothpaste, and it was about this little boy trying to put toothpaste on a toothbrush, and the way he was trying to do it, and then he finally got it. He got it on there good, and he was so proud of himself, and he was like real little, but when he was done, there was toothpaste all over the sink, all over the mirror. It's like he kept trying to get it right, based on what his dad showed him, and he finally got it right. It was such an emotional commercial. I don't want to say that I teared up about it, but
you teared up a little bit.
Okay,
you teared up a little bit.
I don't know, because,
it's okay.
Because I saw the marketing behind it, and I saw how well it was done. So much that it emotionally affected me, and because of that, I was like,
it reminded you of little Jeremy hanging out with Dad.
It did kind of, and I don't know if it was my mom or my dad that showed me how to put toothpaste on my toothbrush, but man, I'm gonna tell you right now, that little kid, he was little, but he didn't give up. He just kept doing it, kept practicing, and then he finally got it. He got it right. But the whole point about it is the producers and the people and the actors and everything that put that commercial together, that was their whole point.
Right.
They wanted to pull on the emotional, the emotionalness of a little kid trying to learn how to put toothpaste, whether it's tying your shoes.
Look, now I'm trying to remember who taught me how to I guess it was both of them. Like at certain points, like toothpaste, tying your shoes, all the basic things like that. Yeah.
Well, you know, blogging is so important. You have to make sure that you're passionate about what it is that you're talking about. You have to make sure that when you set up a blog, whether you're hiring somebody or you're doing it yourself, that you're using a really good platform. Some people like WordPress. I personally don't like WordPress. I like to use Joomla. Joomla is amazing with blogging. You can also use, you know, things like Magento. SquareUp is good. You know, Squarespace is good as far as, you know, creating a blog, but they're very limited on what you're going to be able to do and be able to edit as far as the main structure of the blogging site. So you want to be conscious of, you know, how do you want your platform to look? How do you want it to be presented? You know, it's all about the audience. It's not about you. Remember, your blog's not built for you. It's not built for whatever your subject it is that you're talking about, but it's built for everyone else who needs to engage with you and engage with your subject. Okay.
And if you don't feel comfortable like starting it right off, I'd say start a journal first. That's definitely what's most important. Get in the habit of writing down and then figuring out the way to express what it is you want to say and shaping your message so it comes across in that good way, in the best light.
That's very good advice. That's very good advice. I journal a lot. I journal a whole lot, you know, and a lot of it we'll be using. I used to do a lot of blogging before. I don't blog as much now, just because just so busy with everything else, you know. But you know, if you can have, as a business owner, if you can have somebody on staff who's really good at writing, you know, I was really good at writing short stories.
See, that's my brother, man. You talking about somebody that can write?
Yeah,
my brother can write, man.
Yeah, see that when you find somebody that's good at writing, you know, maybe you're not good at doing videos. Maybe you don't like the sound of your voice on a podcast.
Get over it.
Yeah, get over it. Who cares?
I don't think anybody likes hearing yourself when you're recorded. Because to me, I don't sound like me.
I don't sound like me.
Like when I hear my voice, I'm like, that's me. And it's like, that's weird. But you get used to hearing it. It's like, okay, I guess I did. I like that dude's voice. I like his voice.
Well, you know, so if you're not good at that, or you don't like the way you sound or the way that you look on video, blogging is a good outlet, you know, to talk about your products, talk about your services, talk about your subject, talk about what it is that you're wanting to do, communicate it in a way to where you're communicating it to the audience and not at the audience. The whole thing about blogging, I'll tell you the key secret. And I have almost 18 years of experience, you know, in this industry, and I will tell you the over the years, the number one thing that you have to keep in mind when it comes to your blogging is blogging is an ongoing conversation. Mm-hmm. You know, it's an ongoing conversation, and when you want to keep your hey Vernon, how you doing this morning? Hey Scott, when you're engaging your audience, you want to make sure that you're writing in the way, number one, that's passionate, you know, because that'll show in your writing if you're not passionate about it. But number two, you want to write it in a way where you're like maybe in a group setting and you're talking to a group of people.
Right.
You know, even if you're by yourself, you have to imagine that, and you have to be writing in that kind of a format, because that makes it a lot more easier and palatable for people who are reading your blog to be able to get it and understand it and understand the communication of what it is that you're, you know, your message of what you're trying to speak and what you're trying to say. They'll feel the passion if the passion is there in your writing. I mean, don't write about something you're not passionate about, because then it becomes a chore.
Yeah.
And it becomes a very boring subject matter for yourself.
You start to dread it. You wake up in the morning like, oh my God,
I gotta do another blog post, you know. I just want to keep writing. And I have some people like that. Some of our clients, or I've had, you know, past clients, you know, they were like, I want to build a website for my business. Okay, great. That's awesome. That's good. And then we go through everything that we talk to them, about their vision and where they're wanting to go and how it is we're going to take them there. And then they always bring up that one thing. And that's, I want to add a blog to my website. Because they heard somewhere online, or they watched a video somewhere, or they read somewhere that if I get a blog, that'll increase my search engine optimization. You know,
that's the wrong reason to get a blog.
It'll increase my SEO.
That's the wrong reason to get a blog.
Well, it might have been that way before, and I'm not saying it, that is still not a true concept today, but it's a little bit different today. You'll notice that there's such a huge emphasis on Facebook reviews, Google reviews, Yahoo reviews, and things of that nature. And the reason why, and this is why we build websites from a relational point of view versus an informational point of view. Like, if you're wanting a website just to get the search engines excited, we're not the company for you. Now, we'll get the search engines excited, but we don't go into it with the purpose of getting the search engines excited. We go into it with the purpose of promoting your products and
getting your clients and potential clients excited.
Yeah, getting your clients excited. So anyway,
don't try and impress the robots. They're not important.
Yeah. It's all about communicating to humans, not robots. And that's what I wanted to say about the search engines and Facebook and stuff. Everything is moving over the last few years at such a concentration on user experience. Yeah. It's no longer about, let me get as much traffic as possible. It's like, okay, so you got SEO going, you got this blog going, you got all this stuff going, and you're getting like tons of traffic, but where's your customers?
Right.
Where's your clients at? Oh, you have no revenue to show for that. Well, you know what? You suck. Okay?
Got a lot of click-throughs.
Point blank. You really suck at communicating to your audience.
Yeah.
Because you first have to realize, what does my audience want? What does my audience want? What does my audience need? And then you have to communicate in your blog based on that. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes you can't just rant about your feelings about a certain thing or just talk.
I'll read your rants. I love to hear people rant.
But, we have to.
Really, bro?
We have to. Man, we got a detour here.
Okay.
All right, whatever. Ooh, this road is horrible. They need to work on this road too.
Right. They should fix this one first.
Yeah, they probably should have. But anyway, so you want to make sure that you're not just getting you're not just wanting to do a blog because somebody told you, oh, this is going to be great for your SEO rankings and stuff like that. It's not as much anymore, as long as you're being relevant and you're being raw and you're being.
My man Alec, what's the deal?
What's up, Alec? How you doing this morning, bro? You want to be real, you want to be raw, you want to be relevant, in your content on your blog and what you're talking about. Talk about, some of the clients that you have and some of the engagements that you're going through as, selling to this person or promoting your products to Anthony this one over here.
He wants to know, how do you discover client interest?
Well, you ask questions. You ask questions. You talk to your customers. One good thing you can also do is if you're in an industry that's super highly competitive, then go online. Sorry about that, guys. Go online and see how your competitors engage customers. Really successful ones. A lot of successful people, they're successful because they found a mentor, either in something or someone that mentored them in the process of being successful. I mean, nothing's new under the sun.
Right, yeah. Alec made a good point. That's just what I was getting ready to say. Build the hype, man, around your brand. Build the interest.
Yeah.
Keep people involved with what it is that you're doing. People love behind the scenes. Yeah. It's weird that people, they love a great product and they love the success, but they honestly enjoy where you fail. I won't say more, but they enjoy to see it.
Yeah.
They enjoy to see where you mess up. Because, this dude is a normal guy. He doesn't get it right every time. It's okay to show the people you're not perfect. Because we're not perfect.
There's a perfect example about that. I'm glad you brought that up. So, talking about generating it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there used to be an energy drink out there by a company called Sobe. It was called No Fear.
Okay.
Do you remember this? It had
I remember the Sobe drink.
Skull. It had a skull. I think Sobe still has some drinks out there. But they used to have a drink called No Fear. It was an energy drink.
Uh-huh.
And I loved that drink. It was very good. I used to drink it every day. This is like 10 years ago or 8 years ago or whatever. It was a long time ago. But, and then Monster came out.
Uh-huh.
And, after a couple of years, you couldn't find No Fear anywhere. It's like Monster.
They took over.
Well, and it was all because of their marketing messages. No Fear wasn't marketing as strong.
Gotcha.
And Monster, kept marketing and kept putting it out there, and just really kept drilling, and their message, always spoke to the audience that was interested in it,
Right.
And so there's a case where both energy drinks both taste really good, but Monster was able to communicate its message in a correct way, in a right way,
right,
saying it correctly, saying it right, taking it to which generated the interest.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes it just comes down to your marketing. So you got two plumbing companies, right?
Right.
They both do plumbing. They both do plumbing repair. It's like, how can one generate more business than the other? Getting the word out and getting the word out correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it's the little things, man, that'll help you out.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about t-shirt companies. Okay.
Yeah.
Here locally, there's a couple of in Central Texas. There's a couple of t-shirt companies that we've looked at and we've seen. We have one t-shirt company that's our client, and that's you can check them out. Alex actually owns this, and that's www.28thoriginal. That's 28thoriginal.com. And
matter of fact, Alec, post it in the comments.
Yeah, Alec, post your website in the comments so people can see. But there's also another company here locally, and I won't say the name of it, but they're supposed to be really super popular. And we went to that company, we checked out their website, see what they're doing in their marketing and stuff. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, it is so much easier and better to market a basket of fresh cut, smelling good daisies than it is to market a bag of dirty, old, dusty bones. Okay?
Well, I'd imagine.
Well, yeah. But a lot of people don't realize, they think their website is great.
They think they got the basket of daisies.
They think they have the basket of daisies, and it's not. It's outdated. It's old. It's using outdated software. They're not really connecting with their audience. So I hate
seeing websites like that, man, because I see them and like you wanna politely tell them, but because like I've seen them, but I don't want to mention them. But you want to politely let them know, basically.
Well, I always tell them, hey, don't get your feelings hurt, but I'm going to be super honest with you. Your website sucks.
There you go.
Point straight up.
Yeah.
If you own a business and you're trying to sell a product or promote a product and sell your services, promote your services, and you're not taking the time to get a really good website to do that, then you don't need to be in business. You obviously don't care about your business good enough. You want to sit here and complain, oh, my business is doing horrible, and oh, I'm not selling enough products, and I'm not selling enough service, and I'm really busy. Well, you're busy at being busy. You're not you're not busy at doing what works versus what not work. What
I find is we have to separate our emotions, because your business is your baby. I get it. Your business is your baby.
Yeah, people get emotional about their business.
You have to separate like your emotions from your business, because you have to understand what's working and what's not working. Or like I've seen websites where it's like, my son or my daughter did the website, or they did my logo, and I really love it. And it's like, yeah, but it's not a good logo, or it's not a good website.
Your logo sucks.
Yeah,
your website sucks.
It's just not gonna fly, man. It's not gonna work.
And I totally understand the thing where you don't want to hurt their feelings, Yeah,
it's your kid. You want to. But you know what? What I'd say is tell them, thanks for getting mommy or daddy this far, but let's take it to the next level.
Exactly. It's like, oh, do you want to be afraid to hurt somebody's feelings, or you actually want to grow your business and make some money?
Exactly.
It comes down to that. I guarantee you, your son or your daughter's going to be much happier about you making more money because you chose to go with a professional design versus, a little design that was done with crayons.
That's new art supplies right there.
Yeah, that's, if you're making more money, you can actually buy more art supplies to teach your kid how to really do logos.
There you go. They can move up to Photoshop and Illustrator.
Hey Randy, how you doing this morning? I don't know how we got, but let me get back on the subject here. So 28thoriginal.com, and then there's this, which is the website that we built, and then this other website that we saw that's a local t-shirt company that's popular. Their website was cluttered. It was hard to understand. It was so confusing because they did t-shirts, but then they did coffee mugs, and they did all this other stuff, but yet in their name was T-shirt Company, and they had all their products just it looked like somebody
blaring at
you. Yeah, it just looked like somebody took a big. Their products look like they just
somebody
puked it on the homepage. Yeah, they just puked it on the homepage, It's like, dude, you're not really helping yourself. It's not about, let me tell you about everything that I can do. Like Alec over at 28th Original. He does amazing graphics, and he does that on the side for customers for different things, but even though he does that, he doesn't sit there and blare all that on his website along with his t-shirts and stuff. He lets his products speak for himself, and his products and his website is put together in a way that's palatable, that people understand, and it speaks to the audience, and it actually generates that interest of people that want to buy his products, and through them buying his products and meeting with them, they also get to understand, he does graphics too. He can do amazing graphics,
Right. I have a question for Alec. He says you have to be willing to lose to win. What exactly do you mean, man? Like, I'm curious about that.
You have to have thick skin and be willing to lose to win. Yeah. So I think what he's trying to say is sometimes you have to take a step back, recalibrate, and regroup before you go forward. And when you're thinking about your blog, that's another thing you can do. Because I tell you what, if your passion is communicated through your blog properly, and you're communicating your message, correctly in the right way. Wow, what are these boxes in the street here? Yeah. And you're communicating properly and in the right way.
Okay.
Then
gotcha. Take risks.
Yeah, you got to take risks. But if you're doing all that correctly with your blog, you will grow your business. You will grow your subject. I know of a blog of a mom who was very passionate about her pregnancy. And then she was passionate about, just the whole childbirthing process. It was her first child. And she was, passionate about, formula, breastfeeding, and what she was personally going through emotionally and physically with breastfeeding and losing the weight after the baby was born, and then raising the baby, and what diapers to use. So she just started a blog, and all she did early in her pregnancy is she blogged about her pregnancy and all the different things that she was feeling, and even all the way up till after the baby was born and all the way into breastfeeding. But I'm going to tell you what, McDonald's approached her and said, hey, we've gone through your blog. We really like your blog. It gets a lot of traffic. And not only that, but it has good user experience because she was educating other people. And through her blog, McDonald's offered her just a buttload of money. I'm talking like in the millions
for a blog
to post an ad for McDonald's on her blog. And she was also approached by Toyota. Toyota paid her like $300,000 or $400,000 just to post an ad on her blog.
That's insane.
So something that she didn't expect,
right?
Which was, I'm going to blog about my pregnancy. I'm going to blog about my baby, my baby being born. She was super passionate about it, and she was good about communicating, just being real with people. And because of that, she attracted these people that wanted to advertise on her blog. And she didn't create the blog to do advertising. That was not her purpose. That's not what she was trying to do. But she did that, and she ended up making a lot of money. So if you are gonna do a blog, you have to be so here's the rules. Number one, you have to be super, super passionate about what it is that you're writing about. Because if you're not, it'll show up in your writing. Okay? So that will help. Remember, it's all about the user experience. That's the second thing. So when you're writing, you want to write from the standpoint of it being like an ongoing conversation. You're talking to people. You're not talking at people. Okay? You want to make sure you find a good host. All right? A good host is going to be able to support your blog in the way that it needs to be supported. And number 4, you want to find a good platform to build your blog in. You can use WordPress. You can use Joomla, Magento. There's so many different things out there that you can use. I personally don't like WordPress. I like Joomla better. Has a lot more options. Has a lot more security in it. Me personally, my personal opinion, and just based on my experience over the last almost 18 years, WordPress is a malware magnet. The reason why it's popular, my 10-year-old daughter can build a WordPress website.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how easy it is to do, and that's the reason why it's so popular. But over the last couple of years, I have found that, I don't know, it just seemed, in my personal opinion, okay, it just seems like WordPress is just becoming more and more, not as user-friendly. And I've noticed that Joomla has become even more and more user-friendly.
I got you, yeah.
So just be conscious of those things, and make sure that when you're doing your blog, that you're just being honest in your passion about it. And I will tell you, I guarantee you, if you just follow those simple things, you're going to grow an audience, and before you know it, you can actually make some money with your blog.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think that's a good note to end on. We got this meeting today, man.
Yeah, that is a good note to end on. Okay, so a few ending comments. If you would like for us to
no ending means that's it, bro.
I know, but it's not comments. I gotta let everybody know. If you have a website, you would love for us to look at it and tell you, maybe what it's doing or what it's not doing as far as helping promote your products and your services or your experience in growing your business and winning customers and increasing your revenue. Hey, get in touch with us. Go on over to www.Revolution Web Studios. You got Jeremy Thompson. You got Tony Street, revolutionwebstudios.com. We've got a whole staff. We've got offices. You can come and meet with us. You can also email us at info@revolutionwebstudios.com or give us a call. We'll be happy to talk to you on the phone. You can reach us at 254-768-0160. And
I prefer you stop by the office. I like face-to-face meetings, but that's just me.
We have all kinds. We got clients that are coming today just to hang out, work on their website. They're going to drink coffee. These are business owners. Every week we get people that like to stop by and just hang out with us. And so anyway, win customers now. Absolutely. That's the new project that we're going to be launching here very, very soon in the next couple of weeks. So guys, please hang with us. Please stay tuned. We're going to be doing some webinars. We're going to be doing, all kinds of little videos and instructional stuff where we can actually show you step-by-step of different things that you can do, from advertising on Facebook, putting a blog together, podcasting, video marketing, videos like
endless possibilities.
Yeah,
people.
endless possibilities. So we're going to have some packages that we'll have together that you guys can pay for and go through at your own pace. And then we'll also have a VIP package where we can actually meet with you one-on-one, either over the phone, through Skype, or you can come to our office, wherever the case may be. Because we want to get in connection with you. We don't want to be those people that, don't respond to their messages or whatever, like these big guys, that are like, I don't know, multimillionaires in internet marketing, things like that. But we'll take some of their stuff, we'll put it together and show you how it is that they're being so successful. But remember, before you say it.
Oh, I was about to say Carpe Diem. That's all I remember, bro. Carpe Diem.
I know, but before you say it, be relational today. Do not be informational, because your message will get muddled and there's no passion in it. So be relational in your marketing messages.
Can I show them a little passion? What it means to be passionate?
Go for it.
Carpe Diem!
Carpe Diem. All right. There you go. As Tony wants to yell at us. Are you mad, bro?
I'm just hyped this morning. I feel good this morning.
I do too.
I'm just ready, bro.
I had my green smoothie.
I don't know if it's the coffee or the smoothie or the workout or like all of it combined.
That's because you're getting excited about the work you're getting ready to do.
See, that's what it is. You know me so well.
I do, man. I do, because we're bros. This is how it is. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Have a great day, guys, and we look forward to seeing you. See, today's Friday, so we won't be back on Monday. Be Monday. We won't be back on until Monday, sometime between 9:30 and 10. We'll get started. I usually post about 15 to 20 minutes before we get started. I usually will post on Facebook exactly what time that we're going to get started. So
don't miss us too much while we're gone.
Yeah, don't miss us too much. But over the weekend and stuff, email us your comments, comment here, give us a website to look at, to go through. If you need some help, hey, we're more than happy to give you some one-on-one help. So anyway, with that said, have a really great day, and we look forward to seeing you guys on Monday, and thanks for your support. Booyah! How do you finish that one?
The X.
No.
Isn't that the X?
No, I don't think it's the X.
See?